Hey, how do you doodly do? Welcome to another episode of Sail Mermaid. In this episode we have just arrived in Valencia and are settling in. We are trying our fishing luck and we are going to the Valencia boat show to look for some things for this boat, but we end up looking at the newer version of this boat. So come along.
Sail Mermaid, smooth sailing, tropical beaches, swimming through the sea, hot tan bodies, summer breezes, sailing free as the wind, exploring the world, flowing with the.
Good morning, Eddie.
Morning.
So, how did you sleep last night?
Not good?
Not good.
No, 1 or 2 hours.
This is a shitty boat to sleep in.
No.
No?
There's a lot of noise.
A lot of noise, yes. It seems we are docked not very far from the industrial docks. And they are making a lot of noise. It sounds like there is a car alarm going off all the time. It's all these big cranes that is having alarms. And
The ships with all the containers.
yeah.
A lot of noise.
But we were expecting rain today. And so far,
So far so good.
so far so good, yes. It's a bit cloudy, so there might well be rain. But we stay positive.
Yes.
Yes.
Always
The shitty thing is that my dream boat is right beside us. And that sucks. I want that boat. But so the very first morning on board Mermaid, and we have already started to tear the boat apart. Now we are getting rid of this huge microwave oven. It's taken up way too much space, so we have to move it. And we are going through the boat and see what we got. There's a lot of stuff everywhere, and in a few days I'm getting 4 cubics more of my belongings down here, so we need a space.
Haugland's Cleaning Company. Welcome to Haugland's Cleaning Company.
Yes, so this is the new holiday life.
Yes.
Just relaxing all day long with your feet up and
You
Yep.
head down.
yeah. This is how life is. So the boat is still a mess. And it still is on the outside as well. But we are slowly cleaning up. We are trying to organize a little bit. In this box we're gonna have fuel and some tools. In the box on the opposite side, this one is empty now. And we have gonna have our dive gear here. And in front we have another big box. There we're gonna keep some sails and the anchor chain for the dinghy and all the ropes will be here. So there are some nice big yachts. I'm not so jealous of them My main concern is that my dream boat is right beside us. The Fountain Pajot Helia. It's a beauty of a boat. It seems we need a new spray hood. This we knew about this when I bought the boat, and as you can see, it's getting hard to see through it. So this one has to be replaced. The bimini is also getting old and worn, so but it will last maybe a year or two more. One of the projects of today has been to get the dinghy on the water. We actually been filling it up with some crap that we're going to throw away. But the outboard engine won't come off. This here is totally stuck. We tried with some lubricants, but we still can't get it off, so we don't know what to do about that. In this crab bag we have survival water kits like this, and a lot of provisions. So this one is nice to have if we have to jump in a life raft and see the boat go. Good morning!
Good morning!
How do you doodly do?
The sun is shining
The weather is nice!
and the warm women is paddling.
Women paddling?
Yes.
I can live with this. I can live with this. Still haven't got her name on it, but we're getting. And right there is the fuckery fuck Helia. Fuck. But this one is pretty too. There is 50 meters of extra anchor chain. And it's too heavy and takes up too much space. We're getting rid of it. Eddie is always an early bird.
Yes. With coffee. Nice.
It's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's gonna be a beautiful day.
Sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening.
Yes, Eddie is the big fisherman.
Big fish man.
He stands on the quay side, he's got the fish right there. I'm gonna be his eyes. I think the fish is vegetarian because it doesn't seem they like salami as bait. After our fishing luck so clearly failed us, we decided to go to the Valencia boat show to see if we could find someone who could make a new spray hood for my boat. On our way we also passed by the beach of Valencia, and a bath was actually quite tempting, even if it was the 1st of November already. Okay, this is November 1st. Once in on the boat show, we saw that Dufour had a few of their boats available.
The new 46-footer was not there, but we did have a closer look at the 52-foot version of the new range. It is nice to see all the improvements they have made to their recent models, like how they found a way to get all of the lines away from the cockpit for when sailing.
Where's the ropes?
The new models got a pretty neat interior design. Notice how the galley is now in the front of the saloon. I like that.
Busseløsning her var... Busseløsning her var for meg litt artig. Skal vi kjøre skap på?
We also got some good ideas for new doors to my boat. The traditional sailboat hatches between cockpit and saloon is the mother of all fuck-ups in my book. You cannot possibly live with something like that if you're a liveaboard.
Hvor tok du i? Sjekk den løsningen da. Den kan du få det på din, vet du. Hvis du har den spacen her da, men det har du ikke.
Nei, ikke så mye. Hvordan er trykknapp?
Rett og slett bare en trykknapp på en...
Og den Wauquiez.
Now right next to us was this Wauquiez 58 Pilot Saloon. What a boat it is! However, for that kind of money you could easily buy a very good catamaran. There is no question though, this would be the perfect boat to circumnavigate with.
Her er det solsengløsning, men sjekk vinsjløsningen her. Ja. Yes!
As you can see, there is great ocean view from this saloon. However, the view ahead is kind of limited, but I think it will be sufficient for navigating from the saloon at night if there is not a lot of traffic around. Going forward in front of the saloon there is a master's cabin with office desk and a private toilet.
All right. Yes.
Showers in a separate room in a walk-through passage to the storage room ahead where there is a washing machine.
Vaskemaskin og... Ja.
Aft of the saloon you first come to a cabin with two single bunks. Turning to port side there is a double cabin with a bed that is probably less than 120 cm wide.
We take this boat, okay?
The head is to the starboard next to the passage.
Sort?
Så definitivt. Var det det der å gjemme tauverk over?
So, thank you very much for watching another episode of Sail Mermaid. In next week's episode, we are taking the boat for a test spin. And we are also getting my belongings down to Valencia, so we continue settling in. So please join us again then. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. I love to read them. And subscribe if you haven't already. So, see you next week. Ciao!